If you want to know when the Bloxburg 2024 Valentine's update is coming and all of the leaks and theories so far, then you're in the right place. Let's talk about it. Hey glossettes, welcome back. How are you guys doing today? Tell me down below as usual. So today we are going to get straight into the video because this is a pretty exciting one. I'll be going over the possible release dates for the Bloxburg Valentine's update as well as all of the leaks and theories on the update so far. Personally, the Valentine's update is one of my favorite updates of the year. I mean, come on, the whole update is full of pink and heart-shaped things. Of course, I love it, and also it's usually the first update of the year, the first proper big update anyways. In other words, it's getting closer and closer to Valentine's season, which means we need to talk about the update starting with the update date and when it could be happening. Before we start, I do just want to quickly say you've probably noticed I'm in a different place than the usual detective agency background, and that is because Detective Glossie has moved locations and a new agency tour will be up soon. Don't worry, we have a whole new agency to explore. Anyways, let's begin. Like I say every time, if you're new to my update videos, then let me explain to you how Bloxburg updates usually work in terms of uploading times. Just to clarify now, update release dates are never confirmed and they don't ever tell us when an update is happening, but there are some ways we can guess. So everything I'm about to tell you is just my opinion and what I think is going to happen using the evidence from previous updates. Last year, at the beginning of 2023, the Bloxburg development team grew quite a lot, and this marked the start of the dates of the updates changing a slight bit, so they kind of had a different structure than before. Last year's updates were all mostly on the last Thursday of the month, except a few seasonal updates like the Halloween update, for example, which was at the beginning of October. But overall, pretty much every single update was at the end of a month on the last Thursday of that month. So this is pretty much the new structure that the updates have been following, and even the Christmas update followed this too, as that happened on Thursday the 30th of November for the first ever time we had a Christmas update at the end of November instead of the start of December. And if the Valentine's update follows this structure, then it's very possible that it could happen on the 25th of January, which would be the last Thursday of this month. But I'm also going to take into consideration the dates of the previous Valentine's updates, because of course it might not be the last Thursday of a month, it could be at the beginning of February like the Halloween update was last year in October. Last year's Valentine's update was on Friday the 10th of February, and it was one of the updates that didn't follow the Thursday structure. And the year before that, in 2022, it was also on the 10th of February, but it was on a Thursday this time. 2021 was also the year of the first Valentine's update, and that one was actually on Saturday the 13th of February, which was the day before Valentine's Day, of course. So looking at the previous update dates, all of them have been at the beginning of February, just before Valentine's, like a few days before Valentine's Day. As I said a few seconds ago, the Halloween update from last year's was also at the beginning of October, so what's possible is that the Valentine's update could either follow the new updating structure of being at the end of a month on a Thursday, or it could stick to the old one. It could be at the beginning of a month. And because of these two possibilities, I have made two possible update date calendars to cover both of them, one for the end of January and one at the beginning of February. And these are going to show you the most likely dates the update could happen this year, so let's take a look. Starting with January, we have the most likely day for the update in dark pink and the other likely days around it where it's still possible but it's unlikely or in light pink. The section in pink is what I like to call the danger zone. Every update this section of time at the end of the month or at the beginning of a month, if it still hasn't updated by then, is when an update could happen at literally any second. So this is like the danger area of the month. But anyways, the most likely day is definitely the 25th of January, which is the last Thursday of this month. If the update doesn't happen in this time, then we then move into February, which is where we have the most likely day for the update being Thursday the 8th or Saturday the 10th. But this entire pink section in light pink, once again, is another danger zone when the update could be any day. So pretty much the entirety of February before the 14th is a possibility. But if we look at the previous years again, of course, February 10th is a very, very likely one, which would be the Saturday, but I still added Thursday the 8th as a very likely day because it could still be on a Thursday. So yes, overall, in my opinion, the update is very likely to be on any of these three dates that are highlighted in the dark pink, but it could be any day within this period of time. We just have to wait and see. So let's move on to leaks. Now, so far for the Valentine's update, we have no leaks. We usually get the leaks posted on the official Welcome to Bloxburg social medias the week before an update happens. Like, they'll randomly start posting a few just before an update, so although there hasn't been any yet, I think we could be getting some within the next week or so. As time is ticking, it's getting closer to Valentine's. And once we do, I will be posting a video on each of them ASAP to discuss any hidden secrets in the leaks and what they're showing. We gotta be detectives. But anyways, although we have no leaks yet, I do have some theories, so let's talk about those. Of course, as this is the Valentine's update, we will get all of the Valentine's food and items added back from the previous Valentine's updates, as well as the little stall outside of BFF supermarket. In terms of new items, there's a few specific things I think could be added. Now once again, if you haven't seen my update videos before, then let me explain to you a pattern that we usually see with seasonal update items. What I mean by this is a lot of the update content is inspired by previous seasonal updates, especially food. For example, we got Christmas cake pops and then Valentine's cake pops and then Halloween cake pops. We also see this with the log cake. We got a Christmas one, a Valentine's one, and a Halloween one too. So I usually look at what items we could get like other versions of, so a Valentine's version in this case, but honestly this year there isn't many I can think of. The only main one is the brownies. We have the Christmas tree brownies and then the Halloween tombstone brownies, and no Valentine's version of brownies, so maybe we could get some cute Valentine's themed brownies, I don't know. But because Valentine's Day isn't a holiday with a massive amount of content both in game and in real life, there isn't a ton of Valentine's stuff we could have, and we already do have a ton of Valentine's themed food. So I'm just gonna list a few of the possibilities of Valentine's food that would be cool, but these aren't really kind of proper theories because it's really hard to guess with this one. Number one, the brownies I mentioned earlier. I think they're the most likely if they do follow the trend of kind of existing items. Number two is ice cream. We have a Christmas peppermint ice cream and a Halloween little pumpkin ice cream, so maybe a Valentine's one would be cute. Three, which is my personal favorite, is a new Valentine's drink, and I think this one is more likely than the others. I don't know, I just have a good feeling about this theory. Once again, this is all just my guesses, like none of this is confirmed and I have absolutely no evidence to prove that this is even something they're considering. I just think it would be cool. Anyways, this is because we have this Halloween witch's juice drink and these two Christmas hot chocolate drinks, and as you can see they're all in very adorable little mugs with really creative designs, but we don't have any kind of cool Valentine's drinks that have like mug designs like this. I'd love to see a new one with like a cooler mug that's really kind of cute. Anyways, number four, maybe Valentine's popcorn with little heart sprinkles on top, and number five, maybe Valentine's heart-shaped pancakes or pizza. I don't know, I was googling Valentine's food and everything's just in heart shape, so maybe they could do something like that. I was just kind of brainstorming ideas, but who knows? Valentine's is definitely a difficult holiday to make guesses for. Moving on to Valentine's items, I also have no clue. I literally cannot think of any theories for this. I know we'll probably get like a few new items, but once again, Valentine's is a holiday with not a lot of content, so it's like what could they add? We already have quite a few kind of Valentine's themed items already. I would love to see some proper flower bouquets though, you know, the ones that are like wrapped up with kind of paper around them and kind of really nicely decorated. That would be so cute, and I really love Bloxburg flowers, so I'd love some new versions of those. And maybe some more heart themed items would be cute, as I love those so much. It would also be great if they made the heart-shaped Valentine's pillow available all year round, because it's a very basic shape. It's kind of like the star or the flower pillow we have. Moving on from Valentine's themed stuff, we usually get a normal kind of update alongside the Valentine's one, so maybe we could expect a new bigger update alongside it for the first update of the year, maybe a new furniture set or a certain theme of items. In last year's Valentine's update, we had a load of random clutter items added, like the magazines and bookends and more, and as well as that, we got a lot of revamped couches. We got the new leather couch, we got the reclining chairs, so you know, it is likely that we will be getting something alongside Valentine's just like usual, which is also very exciting. I don't know, maybe another revamped job, maybe another revamped building, maybe a theme of furniture, who knows, we just have to wait and see. And that is it for today's video. I'm sorry for the lack of theories, but yeah, like I said, Valentine's is very hard to kind of think of things, and it's always kind of a smaller seasonal update as well, so it doesn't have a lot of existing content to kind of work from, so it's kind of tricky to think. But I am so looking forward to Valentine's, and I do have a few Valentine's themed videos coming, so stay tuned for that, and I hope you've all had a great New Year's so far, and I'll see you in the next video. I love you all so much, glossettes. XOXO, Glossy Girl.